welcome back to a new video. I haven't made a video in a while, and I have crashed out. This is my latest account, which I've had for a little bit. So in the last couple months, I haven't really played chess as much. I think one thing that's helped with that is I just took the app off my phone. I just started to have too much ads, frankly, to make it enjoyable to use on my phone. But also, I think in general, I'll play better on the computer. Currently, my chess rating is 1273. And when I do start a match here in a second, I have it set up to where I can't see my opponent's rating. So I think that's helping a little bit as well. Maybe it's not, but I have been enjoying having that setting on. Normally I don't like to have it because you like to see what the opponent's rating is, but I feel like my effort is more consistent when I don't know what their rating is quite at. So we'll see what we can do in this game. Hopefully we can win, but currently in the second half of summer for grad school classes, so I have one more assignment in my first class that I took, and then I have 3 more that I'm going to be taking in the second half of the semester. So I will be then done with my master's at that point, so I don't have a ton more to do with that. Okay. Whoop. So I don't really mind that move, so not sure what he's going to be trying to do. Okay. And my username on here is I summoned Pot of Greed, draw 3. Kind of get limited by the amount of characters, but if you don't know that little meme, it is quite a funny thing to see. All right, so might just go down to there. We just drop to there. So you could drop over to there. We're actually gonna go up to here. He'll be able to get that. So not the best move on my part. So we're down a pawn now. Not good. Not good. But with the summer break, I kind of had the idea for a little while to start making some videos again. So I don't know how consistent I'll be with them. It just depends on how much chess I end up wanting to play, which can vary. So I wanted to move up to continue this line, but also if he goes down, then I'm not stuck. So I guess we just drop down to there. Might just be a loss, with everything being kind of pushed down. So we'll want to make sure we at least try to get to there. So, not sure why. Okay. So, I was to say, he played that pretty poorly. I wasn't really expecting that, such a bad sequence, but yeah, we're about, what, 5 minutes in, so we'll do another one, see if we can win two in a row. So, we get black again, which is always the most frustrating thing with chess.com because they don't know how to code in proper matchmaking. Should just have it alternate, but alas, can't do much about that. So basically the same kind of opening as the last game. Or try to play a bit better because we played decent until we lost the pawn. So certainly there's going to be things I could have done better building up to that point. I always want to push this pawn up, but I don't think that's probably correct. So we're just going to get everything stacked up and go ahead and castle over to this way. So drop off to there. He might go ahead and castle. He really could castle either way. I actually don't think it would necessarily, probably, I mean, better to go short, but could go long, but with the rook going straight up, probably not the best idea for him to do. All right, so we're going to force the issue. So if I keep right-clicking on the computer in general, so go up to there. So then we'll just push this pawn up once we can. I don't actually mind this, so I'll probably take there, but that kind of opens up the rook up, and he's obviously preventing his castling here, so pushing this pawn up here seems like a good idea. Maybe not. So we'll take with the rook because I want to keep this line for now. We can push this guy up. What I do is push here. There's some tactics, maybe. Maybe. We could sack here, which would be kind of annoying because then he could take there. But it could really weaken his position. So at any point, he can take that bishop and trade that off, which I feel like he should have just done. So I feel like we just go ahead and take here. So once he takes back, then I feel like we honestly don't take with the queen. We take here, threatening here. And obviously he's not going to trade with the queen. So we have that bishop that's still there. Decide. So I think that's a pretty big blunder. Feels bad for him to do. So then I would say I feel like that was pretty close to checkmate. So why it's not letting me let's see if I can just go and do the explore. I don't see the evaluation bar. Oh, it's over there. I don't know why that's not there. Okay, so that was mate in like 2. So you know, he moves over, he's in check, he goes over to there, and it's mate in 1. Oh, it's just there. Duh. So I guess we got 2 wins. We got black twice, we got 2 wins. So I don't know how consistent I'll be with uploads. I would say a general goal is to just have one video a week. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be playing chess a whole lot offline in general. It might just be mostly in videos, but I'm sure, I do play occasionally, but I think I have a more balanced approach to it. I don't obsess about it quite as much. And I think before I just I try too hard, and I don't study or, train or do anything specific for it. So just playing a whole bunch of games is fine, but you're not going to necessarily improve just by doing that. But I can try to still improve a little bit, but I think how I was playing before was just a little bit too much. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this one. So if you are still subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it, and look forward to talking to you all in the next one. Peace.